So this album is, I think, now my 14th album just under my name, but it was quite a different experience making this record compared to all of my previous records. This is the first time I've had a co-producer. Tim Bielik is my co-producer on this album, and he definitely made this album sound the way that it does. Not just so much helping me with the engineering, I also had some brilliant engineers help me with this, Rex Anderson and Mike Fleury, both of who actually play guest spots on the album as well. But both of those guys did some fantastic engineering work for me in helping put this album together. But certainly having a producer, a co-producer at least, to bounce ideas off of and really help shape the record made a big difference. I've also taken a lot of time with this record comparative to my other ones. Typically I do at least 2 or 3 albums a year, sometimes 4 or even 5 per year. This is the first one that I've done in 2012. It's actually the first one that I'll be releasing since summer of 2011. So it's almost been a full year since I've released a record. That's a long time for me. So I think it really shows when you listen to this album that I took a lot of time in the compositions themselves, really let the thing breathe, and not just try to rush it through the door. And a lot of times I do that because I just get so bored even with my own ideas, and certainly by this point, having listened to these parts and these songs so many times, I'm already very bored with this record now as I'm about to show it to everybody. But that's just sort of the nature of how I work, and I've learned to, I think, cope with that and work within those confines, but still try to just slow down so that the final product really has the power behind it that I want it to. So I took a lot of time with this album. It also has quite a few guest performers, which is atypical for me. It's got Jeff Barone doing some awesome acoustic guitar work. It's got a couple of fantastic guitar solos by David Andrea. It has some melodica by Rex Anderson, bass done by Mike Fleury, and of course then percussion. The drums was Max Bernstein, who's done the last several of my albums. He did a fantastic job. So this was also the first album that I've done officially through my new production company, which just started in 2012, Differential Productions. So we really ramped up in terms of production here, just much better equipment and much more attention to detail, and I think that really shows.